are not like examination oriented. The king's body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. This is not a question which can be asked in any examination. Howard Carter's investigation was resented. Okay, it may be asked by twisting something. Why was Howard Carter's investigation resented? Resented means objected. Why was Howard Carter investigation resented? Resented means objected. Answer. King Tut's body Why was Howard Carter's investigation resented? Answer. Howard Carter's investigation was resented because Howard Carter's investigation was resented because he used unscientific methods. He used unscientific methods to cut the body away, to cut the body away from the wooden base, from the wooden base. He also focused more on the discovery of gold. He also focused more on the discovery of gold than on the mystery of Tut's life and death. Why was Howard Carter's investigation resented? Answer. Howard Carter's investigation was resented because he used unscientific methods to cut the body away from the wooden base. He also focused more on the discovery of gold than on the mystery of Tut's life and death. We are sending a photograph of this boardwork also. A photograph of this boardwork is being sent to you. This is the photograph. Now next question. Third question is also like repetition. The same content is repeated. Carter had to chisel away the solidified resins to raise the king's remains. It is like the second also. Tut's body was buried along with gilded treasures. Okay. Next question. Third question is only a repetition of the second. So we are going over to the first question, which means second for us. Why was Tut's body buried along with gilded treasures? Answer. The ancient royals of Egypt, were fabulously wealthy. They believed in afterlife. They believed in afterlife. They also believed that they could take their wealth, they could take their dwelt with them. So gilded treasures were buried with them. So gilded treasure were buried with them. Why was Tut's body buried along with gilded treasures? Answer: the ancient royals of Egypt were fabulously wealthy. They believed in afterlife. They also believed that they could take their wealth with them. So, gilded treasures were buried with them. Okay, we are sending a photograph of this answer. Next question. Why did the boy king change his name from Tutankhamun to Tutankhamun. Why did the boy king change his name from Tutankhamun to Tutankhamun? Answer: Tutankhamun means living image of Amun. Living image of Amun. Amun was a major god. Amun was a major god in ancient Egypt. In ancient Egypt. King Amenhotep smashed the images of Amun and closed his temples Tooth oversaw a restoration. Tooth oversaw a restoration Tooth oversaw a restoration of the old ways. He also changed his name. He also changed his name to express his belief on Amun. Third question, why did the boy king change his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun? Answer, Tutankhamun means living image of Amun. Tutankhamun means living image of Amun. Amun was a major god in ancient Egypt. Amun was a major god in ancient Egypt. King Amenhotep smashed the images of Amun and closed his temples. Earlier to Tooth in history, King Amenhotep smashed the images of Amun, major god, and closed his temples. Tooth oversaw a restoration of the old ways. Tooth believed that these old ways must be restored. Tooth oversaw the restoration of the old ways. He also changed his name to express his belief on Amun. He also changed his name to express his belief on Amun. He changed his name in such a way that Amun will be there in his name. Okay, one photograph of this answer is sent to you. Next question is, list the dates that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. list the dates that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky, List the dates that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. Answer. Aten means the sun disk. Akhenaten means the servant of the Aten. He moved the religious capital. The religious capital from the old city of the Thebes, to the new city of Akhenaten. This city is now known as Amarna. He smashed the images of Amun. He smashed the images of Amun and closed his temple temples. These deeds led Ray Johnson to describe Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. Akhenaten as wacky. List the deeds that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. Answer. Aten means the sun disk. Aten means the sun disk. Akhenaten means the servant of the Aten. Akhenaten means the servant of the Aten. He moved the religious capital from the old city of the Thebes to the new city of Akhenaten. This city is now known as Amarna. He smashed the images of Amun and closed his temples. These deeds led Ray Johnson, researcher. Ray Johnson means researcher. This led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. We are sending a photograph of this answer. We are sending a photograph of this answer. Next question. Next question. What were the results of the CT scan? What were the results of the CT scan? What were the results of the CT scan? Answer. The results of the CT scan, the results of the CT scan were quite encouraging. Were quite encouraging. (1,700 digital X-ray images). 1,700 digital X-ray images in cross section were created. In cross section were created. A grey head appeared on the screen. A grey head appeared on the screen. Neck vertebrae were quite clear. Neck vertebrae were quite clear. The images of hand, rib cage and skull were equally bright. The images of hand, rib cage and skull were equally bright. Were equally bright. This revealed that nothing had gone seriously. Nothing had gone seriously wrong with Tut's body. With Tut's body. What were the results of the CT scan? What were the results of the CT scan? The results of the CT scan were quite encouraging. The results of the CT scan were quite encouraging. 1,700 digital X-ray images in cross-section were created. It is a normal procedure for CT scan. A grey head appeared on the screen. Neck vertebrae, these neck vertebrae were quite clear. The images of hand, rib cage, and rib cage means chest, rib cage and skull were equally bright. This revealed that nothing had gone seriously wrong with Tut's body. We are sending a photograph of this answer. In technology, list the advances in technology that have improved, forensic analysis, Answer: many scientific tests can be done to determine the causes of crime. These include CT scan, post-mortem, autopsy, and biopsy. All these help in diagnosis and provide exact information. List the advances in technology that have improved forensic analysis. Answer. Many scientific tests can be done to determine the causes of crime. These include CT scan, post-mortem, autopsy, and biopsy. All these help in diagnosis and provide exact information. We are sending one photograph of this answer.